Walter, we get to finish our first year on Riverbend Springs today. I'm excited. We got 2 harvests to do. I got to fertilize the grass. We're going to sell some silage. I think we're going to have some money at the end of the day. What do you think? You don't want to talk to me today? Fine. Look at that. Looks like some oats that are ready to harvest and some wheat that's ready to harvest. Welcome back to Riverbend Springs. I'm Socksway Up, and today, like I told Walter, we're about to finish our first year on this map. Money's looking decent right now. I think the silage is going to pay pretty well. I did go ahead and organize the bales. They're all picked up. So first thing I want to do is get the bale spike on here because we're going to have to use it later, but then we're going to hook up to the spreader. We're going to get, there's a soccer ball. Oh my goodness. What is it? How long has that been stuck there? How long? Who's been Walter? Walter, how long has that been there? But distracted. So yeah, let's get the bale spikes. We got the bales all organized. We're gonna sell those later, but we will have to put 2 on the front again because we have 2 more than 1 load. So we'll get that prepped for later on. I believe it'll be around noonish when those will be ready. But the prices don't fluctuate too bad for silage in FS25, so we will be selling it right away and not holding on to it, which is exciting to me because that means you don't have to wait till, you know, the end of the year, or February or January, whatever it was last game, to see how much money we make. But the flip side of that is when you do wait and you pile everything up, it's a bigger payday. So we'll see some more consistent income throughout the year. But let's go ahead and get the second application of fertilizer on the grass, so that we can get that good yield that we just got again. We do know now that we should expect about 26 bales each time we harvest this field. I think that'll be a good, you know, baseline for the amount of money we're gonna make off this field every year. And I do wanna say, once we get the rest of the stuff going, or productions, and we're making money off of things that aren't silage, we're not gonna cut the grass every time it's ready to harvest. We'll eventually use it as a way to boost money versus just feeding the cattle and maybe sheep if we get sheep eventually. But I don't want to, you know, every 3 episodes or 2 episodes do a grass harvest. So, but we'll do it while we need to. We're a startup farm still, trying to get ourselves established and make a decent amount of money in the way, you know, on the way of getting established and keep growing. I want bigger equipment. I want bigger tractors. I want more fields. But this is an exciting way to end our first year. We'll have 2 harvests to do over there after we get this done. It's going good so far. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a blast. And we ran out just short. Well, we're gonna be spending more money on fertilizer soon, and I do wanna get this fully fertilized. So let's drive into town. We'll get maybe 1 bag for now. Oh, we could. Yeah, let's unload the cedar. The cedar should have some fertilizer in it still. Let's do that instead. I just get it hooked up here, pull this out, unload it, and I think we'll probably... Who backed this in? We should have been able to just pull straight out of here. And we'll fill up the fertilizer we have, and it should be more than enough for that little spot that we have left to fertilize. Now let's see if we can find the spot that hasn't been fertilized. I am gonna cheat. Not cheat, but I'm gonna look here. Yep, right there. So let's back up. I think I can see it. Yep, we can see it pretty good. Let's go ahead and activate it right now. Didn't get far enough to the right. There'll be a little spot that's not 100% fertilized, but that'll be okay. And then it's getting skinnier here. Okay. Not bad. This patch that's growing at a different cadence than the rest is marvelous, in my opinion. Oh. Went a little too far there. Wanted to activate it. I've been doing this top-down thing since I did that bale one last episode, and I'm kind of like how I can see things, but I don't know if it makes for the best video. But 200 liters left, just about. I'm impressed at how far this initial purchase of fertilizer has got us. All right, so we got the little work done here. Next, we get to do the harvest, the exciting part of this year. All of our prep's gone into it. It's time to get it done. I do want to make sure and check to see if it wants us to flood the field again. I think we've done it 2 months. I thought it was 3 that you have to do, but this is my first time doing rice, so we'll figure it out together. Long grain rice. I kept saying long rice. It's long grain rice. It was too much. There we go. That there. John Deere can stay for now as well. Let's head on over. Let's check the field. And they should have plenty of water if I remember correctly. We filled up a lot. Yeah, yep. Food's looking good. They probably could use another bale today or tomorrow. But this is looking pretty tall. The yield bonus looks good, so I assume that if you don't water it, you lose yield bonus, but I'm not sure. I do love the multicolor texture in that. Looks really good. Yep, it does want us to flood it again, so we'll get that going. But now, let's get the Challenger out of the way. We'll get this hooked up to the grain cart. Though I hope we need it. These aren't the biggest fields, but we might need the grain cart. We might not, so we'll get it out anyways. I think this will be a good place to park for now. We are going to start with the wheat field. Yeah, I think this, I can get unfolded in here. It's not too tall. Go ahead and cruise around this way, and I probably will do this without GPS just because, I don't know. We might hand it over to a worker. We'll see. It already has it enabled. And we do want to hit comma to get the straw dropped. Any opportunity to produce a little bit more revenue for us, we're going to go for it. 5% already. Almost, a little over 600 liters already harvested. This is looking great. Oh yeah, we can do it that way. Awesome, awesome harvest to start the day. And let's double check, how many did it say we're gonna do here? 2 headlands. We can handle that. A little bit of baling to do later today. Looking good, almost 3,000 already. Not bad. Gosh, it looks good like this. Field of view of 30. I think it just looks amazing. And that's a first load in the harvester. That's nice. I wasn't sure how many times we're gonna fill this thing up, but it looks like we might get 2. Let's go ahead and switch on over here. Try not to drive on the straw too much, but we can't avoid it. Come over here and unload it. And since we just have these 2 small fields to do, I think I am gonna do the entire harvest myself. What's the capacity of this, like 8,000? We are not gonna sell this grain. I have a plan, but we need to sell the silage first. Oh, are they like perfectly compatible? That's awesome. So that's full. So we'll keep going with this. We'll empty it in a minute, but I do want to do this whole harvest myself. Might as well. We don't need no stinking workers. Is this 2 passes left? Looks like it. So we'll get that stopped right there. Let's go ahead and get it completely full because we know it will fill up the trailer. Oh, are we gonna have to turn around? Nope, there we go right there. And we'll back up. We'll have that open, but we are gonna dump this in the silo for now. So we have 16,000 liters that we know of and a little bit extra after that. Feels pretty good. And drop it in the silo. I'm so glad these starter farms have these bins here because otherwise They're expensive. They are expensive. All right, let's go unload it again, and then we can finish the harvest. And the second load getting dropped off here. All right, how are we looking over here? Nobody extra. I was kind of expecting to see a baby, but I think we are... Okay. We'll be starting year 2 with a new baby. We do have some rain in the forecast. Let's double check that right now. All right, it's not till 4 o'clock, so we should be able to get the oat harvest complete and potentially get all this straw picked up. We'll go ahead and park right here. That lowered, close the pipe, and on to finish the harvest. Hopefully it'll be about another 1,000 liters. We'll have 17,000 liters of wheat, and then we'll move on to the oat harvest. We'll attempt to see if we can get a worker to bale this. I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll try. Well, remember 6 meters was the setting. So in theory, if we set it to 6 meters for a worker on the baler, that would be the same, right? But let's go ahead, come over here. Let's get off of the straw. We'll set this up on a worker, and then we'll get on the John Deere and, oh no, we gotta empty this first. I'm dumb. I'm being silly. I'm not being dumb, I'm just being silly. Getting excited, getting ahead of myself. All right, let's pull up here. I think it was about 1,700 liters. 1,300. All right, let's pull to the side, get out of the way so they can get started. Blocked by object. The object was us, but they're getting started on the harvest. And we're gonna drop this off, and then we'll get in the John Deere and the baler and see if that will work. So 17,300 liters of wheat. And wonder if we'll have enough netting for this. Nope, let's not run into our harvester here. Okay, moment of truth. I don't know. I have no clue if this is gonna work. 5 meters to auto, so if we just switch this to 6 and hit okay, it says no field detected, huh? Okay. So AI steering won't work, but we could set it up for us. That's fun. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll put that there for later. And I think right now I want to drive the John Deere over to check on the bales. See what percentage they're at while we let that harvest keep going. All right, let's see here. We're at 91%. All right, another hour or so, maybe 2 hours. And while we're over here, I figured we'd feed the cattle. Just got to make sure they don't ever run out of food. All right, we got the John Deere over here for when the time comes. Let's go ahead and hop over here now. Of course, we couldn't get away with not baling. We were gonna try. But straw should be some nice extra money. We'll have to get the silage sold so we can free up the trailer to get the straw moved out of the way so we can start preparing these fields for next harvest. But start multitasking here, let them finish the harvest for us. They're doing the oats. We'll unload them as needed. They're blocked, huh? Okay. And you got your 80% beacons on. Is that true? That's not true. Oh, it's just because you're blocked. Okay. Yeah, so I think they might be able to get that whole field done without needing to be unloaded. Forgot that there were oats over there. We will not get 17,000 oats. Just the way it is. So we did get the 80% warning, but then they finished the harvest right after that. So we will finish baling these last 2 rows, and then we'll get the harvester all unloaded, see how many oats we got out of this, get that other field baled, and check on the silage again. It is a lot smaller of a field too, so it makes sense we didn't get as much crop in there, but Almost 8,000's nice. Let's go ahead and we'll stop right there. Now we can just hop in here and drop this off ourselves. So 6,700. Okay, there we go. Get this all dropped off. And that should be pretty good. I mean, we come in here and we look at the the prices, and we know that we have some oats going in, and they are worth 1,800 in December, and all that wheat is worth about 1,100 in December. So we're gonna, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna sell it though. I don't think so. But this is ready to be put away for now. Maintenance seems to be decent on it. We'll probably want to work on the header here after the long grain rice harvest. Okay, let's get the John Deere out of the way because we do not need this anymore. Just make sure it's not in the way for our baling session here. Then we're gonna get all sorted out and finished and then check on the silage. And we're done. There's a little bit here and there, but not too worried about the little bits of straw. I think this might stay as a straw bale when we do the grass next time. Actually, I don't know if we'll do grass, or is there straw from rice? I have no idea. From the long grain rice? I don't know. I'm assuming we can harvest it with the harvester we have and not the water rice or the regular rice harvester. Oh man, this thing's jackknifing on me. All right, so that's done. Let's go ahead and park here. It's 12:44. Is that gonna be enough time for that to be silage over there? We need it to, and I don't think we have 24 bales here, so it'll just be one trailer to sell the straw later as well. But let's check on the silage. See if it's ready, take it on to the animal dealership, and see what one full cut of silage on this grass field's gonna pay us. I said 80,000 last episode. I don't think it's gonna be quite that much, but I can dream. All right, they are still grass. That's not good. Let's get those lifted. Okay. Let's try to back up and add this as a back weight, I guess. Now we should be able to lift them. Okay. So let's see the percentage. 99. All right, we're gonna drive that way. Oh yeah, John Deere's struggling. All right, let's just see where the best price is instead of just saying animal dealership. Silage goes to the bile plant again. Okay. It's only one trip though for the silage, so, and we have some time for this to turn into silage still. We got that 1% to still get to. So hopefully those front ones will show us on the HUD here, the 11,000 liters, and the other one should be fermented as well, but we will double check before we sell. Oh, we lost a bale, guys. I don't know how that even happened. Now we're just holding up traffic. There you go, blue car. All right, we should be able to pull forward and then lift this one. Oh, that might have knocked it over far enough. Okay. Getting a little swirly with the driving. I think this will be the last time we use the John Deere, but we gotta get an upgraded tractor for this drive that has a front loader if we're gonna have to do it this way, or get a bigger trailer. How does this look in cab view? Oh yeah, we'll get there safe. Yep, no problem at all. Yeah, doing some math in my head. I think I doubled the number that we're actually gonna get. I think we're gonna get about 40,000, which is completely fine. It's well within the budget of what I need for the rest of the episode. Oh, this is bad timing, white truck. Okay. Forgot about this bridge this way. Yep, barely squeezed by it, guys. Whew. Ah, that was rough. There's been some uphill battles, literally. Are we riding on two wheels? I thought it... Okay, let's... And we turned too soon, didn't we? I got all out of sorts. Yeah, you can honk at me. I deserve it. Yep, you can pass, please. Please pass. Wonder if we can drop them off where that arrow is. Be interesting. So I believe we're gonna get about 3,500 for these two when I drop them. Let's see, and then that means we'll get about roughly 40,000 for them in general. Oh, 4,000, okay, a little bit more than I thought. So the ones behind me should be approximately $48,000. Plus 4,000 is 52, so that's not terrible at all. But we are struggling turning this thing around. Okay. Get this thing backed up into a good position to get these all sold in one go. Here we go. Start lowering them. I'll probably pull forward just a hair. There we go. Get some room. And away they go. Look at that money go up finally. First time we're seeing a big number. That's 38,000 plus a bale we gotta help. Just get another 2,000 here, put us at $66,000. Don't know why this one didn't want to sell though. Oh, we're lucky. We forgot to check that it was all silage. Okay. Let go. There we go. 2,000 more bucks. $66,000. Let's get back home, pick up the straw, and we'll probably take that to the animal dealer, I would imagine. Wonder if the school buses are driving around at certain times of the day. Be interesting. Just when it's time to take the kids to and from school. Got some straw to pick up and sell. Pretty sure that price doesn't fluctuate, but we will double check before we sell. Either way, I want to get them off the field. All right, let's get these picked up and gone with. So it looks like 15 bales is what we'll have. And once we get that one up here, let's go ahead and take a look at the prices for straw. Should be right where we're at almost. There's so many S's. Animal dealer is the best place. So we will head that way right now. Did it fluctuate? A little bit, but the price is, it's at its lowest right now. So a $44 difference or a $42 difference per thousand. These are, let's get the money now. And we're looking at a couple $1,000 here. Maybe 3,000. Oh. I'm pleasantly surprised. The number is almost 12,000. We have almost $78,000. Okay, I think our plans are gonna happen. You don't even know what the plans are. Nothing else to do. Let's go ahead and we're gonna spend all our money. Did we find out if we can demolish this one? We can. All right, so that's going away. Give us a couple more bucks there, and then this can't be demolished. So that's just gonna stay there. Oh man. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to factories. I want a starter factory, a little micro machine, the grain mill. Oh, it's so small. This is perfect. Okay, so drop off, spawn. We don't want that blocked. Let's turn it this, wait a minute, let's see. We're gonna go right here. Overlaps object. I don't see any object that it's overlapping. Right there we go. Okay, and then what else do we want? Let's go in order here. Little chicken coop. So how many chickens will this give us? 31, and it looks like we can feed them wheat, barley, and sorghum. And anywhere else, like this would be interesting, but I like that for bales for the cattle. So we will go back here, see where our road is so we don't block that. And we'll put it like, well, this one's 4,000. And it holds 30. This one holds 31. Yeah, we'll just do this one. Okay, let's head on over there, take a look at what we got. First, let's grab the Challenger. We're gonna get a little bit of wheat. And I think we're gonna hold on to the rest of our money. I was gonna buy the canning production or the preserved foods, but we'll do that after we harvest the grain, the long grain rice. So that's what I want to do with that. I want to make a product with it. And also I have the chickens because in that production, we can make noodle soup, I think is what it was. We forgot something. All right, let's grab 8,000 of this wheat. We're going to give about 4,000 of it for chicken feed and 4,000 into the flour production. And we'll come back and get pretty much all of the oats for it as well. Yeah, we'll put all the oats in the production. Are they gonna spawn in, please? Wow, there we go. Wonder if there's a setting to adjust for that. Okay, so let's drop off. Well, we can't yet. I don't think it'll let us until we have chickens, but we'll try. Oh, we can, okay. So we're gonna try to stop this when it gets to 4,000, or roughly there. Or all the feed they'll take. That's perfect, actually. So we'll do that, and then the rest will go to the mill. But let's go over here, and we have a little bit of time. We don't. So I'm gonna buy, we'll buy about 10 of those, and then, yeah, we'll just let them naturally grow from there. If we're not happy with how slow or fast we're getting eggs, we can adjust. The rain's here. Got to move this grain quickly. Okay, how sensitive is this going to be? Not too bad. Let's get that dropped off, and then we'll take a look at our brand new production here. Tiny little grain mill. I imagine the productivity is not going to be very good for it. So we want to make wheat flour. So we'll go ahead and activate that. And it looks like it'll run 252 cycles a day. And then that'll be 5 wheat turns into 4 flour. So roughly 1-to-1 there. But it looks like it's going to take... Oh, we'll get about 1 pallet a month. Not too bad. But we might get half a pallet if it's going to do the oats and the wheat parallel, or if it's going to be cereal where they have to be one after another. So we'll see. But look at those tires from the rain. I love it. Alrighty, and we'll leave the rest of the wheat for now, just so we can learn and have feed for the chickens, because we're gonna have to learn how quickly or slowly they go through food. And that'll be all of the animal expanding we're gonna do until we're really booming financially and have a lot bigger equipment and a lot more fields. But the only reason why I wanted to do this is because I wanted to make the flour and then make something with the flour and not just sell flour. So, oops, wrong place. But we are taking, you know, grain, turning it into a product. Oh, there's some crop destruction. And then turning that product into another product. So, you know, in theory, should be a really good way to make a lot of money. So let's get the oats dumped in here and get the oat flour going as well. That activated. 1-to-1 ratio here at 15-to-15 and 120 cycles a month. We'll start prepping these fields and flipping them in August. I don't know how close we are to harvesting the long grain rice, but we got a couple months left yet. So let's look at the calendar. I think it will tell us. Yeah, it's going to be September, which probably will be next episode. I imagine we'll get through August and September. Not necessarily planning these episodes out. This is the only one I had planned to just finish a month because it's the end of our first year. Oh, that's not the way to turn it. And this is a trailer that used to always give me problems. We'll see how we do here. Not bad. All right, get that under cover here. We'll close up for July. Got the John Deere we need to put away as well. And it's under cover here. This should be good. Everything's good. Everything's where it's supposed to be. Put away. Our cows and chickens are... I hope they enjoy the rain. These doors shut as well. These ones, do they shut? They were open when we got here. Haven't stored anything back here yet. We'll get there as we get more stuff. And, oh, is that in the way? Nobody saw anything. All this stuff's covered. Just, you know, double checking, doing a good thing that we should be doing as a farm owner here. Making sure our stuff lasts a long time for us. All right, what a fun first year on Riverbend Springs. Say goodbye to Walter for now. Guys, he's inside. He's inside. Is it because it's raining? So glad I came over here. Oh, maybe he's in one of these. Is he in here? You're in your workshop there, Walter? Does that open? It looks like it should open. Looks pretty cool in there. Anyways, yeah, first year done. I'm Socks Way Up. I will catch you on the next episode. We will not be taking a break. We'll be getting started right away with year 2. I'll see you next episode.